I woke up this morning to a let me check here on my meter, to an 11.5 blood sugar level, for which I had a 2 unit of humalog correction. This was at 7:30 this morning when I woke up, and then I've been doing a number of things. As I got my breakfast together, I'm having some plums. I also squeezed some oranges to have about 1.5 liters, almost to have later for lunch. As I checked my blood sugar levels again at 9:40 a.m, it had gone up to 13.7. I had my insulin, and I will usually wait, I would say a minimum of 15 minutes, but usually for breakfast I'm quite good at waiting from having my insulin to eating a good 20 minutes, sometimes half an hour. It hasn't become so much my practice that I will perhaps check my blood sugar levels again just before I eat to see where they are at that point, and how, you know, how much they may have come down from where they were. Sometimes I do that, but I don't always do that, and I wonder if that would be a useful thing for me to do. But yeah, so I just had a shower. My family members and I are about to leave for a day, I guess, out in Sintra, a beautiful place outside of Lisbon, very green. There's a palace there. We might go and visit it. I'm not entirely sure. I know I've never been actually there. I've been to the area, but not to the actual palace. But we shall see what happens. So yeah, I've squeezed some oranges to take with me, and very soon I shall be eating my breakfast. A little bit further behind us, but we're not entirely sure how much further up we have to go. So there's a castle up there, which is not where we're aiming to go. We're aiming to go to the palace. But it's a nice walk. We're in the middle of the road though. But it's quite peaceful around here, so fresh air minus the cars. So we're good. We're good. I decided not to bring my orange juice up here. I think, is it 12? I think it's 12 p.m. now. I'm not sure how long we're going to be up here, but I have my box of medjool dates, and I have 2 bananas. So if I'm hungry, or if I have another hypo, I will be having those, and I guess I'll have the juice a bit later. I forgot to mention earlier that you want to keep your blood sugars between 4 and 7.5 or 8. I generally tend to think just single figures. Up to 9.9, I'm not going to stress too much about it. But yeah, that's about where you want to keep them, between 4 and 8. It's really quite beautiful here. We're still going up on the way to the palace. There are 2 palaces here, in fact. This is Palacio de Pena. From where we left the car, it took us about an hour on the way up. So my blood sugars had come down to 5, and I decided to have a banana. And actually I ended up having a date as well. Yeah, I haven't been exercising very much at all in recent times, and I figured, and I felt like my blood sugars were coming down. In a moment I'll check again in an hour or so and see where I am, but I think I needed that banana and that date just to not run into a hypo. I've just tried to turn the salad, which is a bit hard because the bowl is massive but not big enough. And I'm going to add the orange tahini dressing and mix it together. I'm actually having the same salad I had yesterday, but I've added about a third an avocado, so a little bit more fat. Besides the tahini, there's a third of an avocado, maybe. It's about 60 grams of avocado, an avocado that had to be had. But yeah, I had a little spike, I don't know. I came up to 15 point something after that orange juice, even though I had waited like half an hour to have it, and I took about an hour to drink the whole juice, I think. Yeah, it's come down to 5.5. I'm losing track now, something like that. Yeah, I was just thinking that the last video I did and this one are on days where I've not had as much food as I normally do, calories wise. I had about 2,100 and something calories today, and many other days this summer I've been eating closer to 3,000 calories. But yeah, I feel satisfied though. I'm happy. So I guess that's all good. I guess it's all good. So yeah, I'm gonna have this in a moment. A final thought. I really haven't been doing anything, especially in the last 5 or 6 days that I've been home. Like, physical exercise has not been very intense at all, so maybe hence the sort of the lack of desire or need for having more food. But in volume I'm eating a lot, especially with my big salads, so yeah.